Ah. Wow. The first appearance of my big straw for my big mug. That's huge. Chat's gonna go nuts for that one. Chat loves that shit. Jeff, welcome. I'm a day late. I'm happy we could meet here. Let's go, Big Mug. Big straw. Solid steel. Listen to that. What's popping, everybody? Welcome to the chat. I hope you enjoy it. Here. Make yourself comfortable. Everybody take a sip. If you got a straw at home, you know what to do. You already know. Hey!
Just a straw.
Just a straw? Is that what you fucking said to me?
Yeah.
Is that what you mumbled to me on your quiet ass mic?
Just a straw.
You dare come at my big straw with your little amount of decibels?
Just a straw. I'm sorry.
I don't like
Should I
what
go?
you've become, Leo.
The straw changed me. And I'm crystal clear about that.
Well,
What's up, guys?
learning new things about my friend, I guess.
Cooking.
Are you cooking in this heat?
Yeah. Is it hot over where you are?
Yes, it is. Damn near a hundo out.
Who's this guy? Is this Japanese Elvis?
Yes. Yes, actually. DJ Tommy Pizza, thanks for the big submarine. I've got the movie picked out for us already.
Oh. Oh, Jesus.
Damn
Oh,
near a hundo.
Jesus.
There's actually no way we are allowed to watch this.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely not.
We can read the comments for free. A true stoner
true.
wouldn't waste that much jerky. Someone had to say it. I was thinking that like the third one in. Prolonged jerky sequence. Apparently. If you smoke
Now we
weed, you
gotta-
act like you're on ecstasy and you sound like you're on nitrous oxide? That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
So, the fact that this is uploaded to this, verified channel means it's probably not safe to stream. But I think it's worth noting
That it
it's,
exists.
that it's called Oliver Stone. It's a play on Oliver Stone? The director?
Do you think he directed it and this is like his swan song?
Yeah. Kind of a self
Trying to connect
biopic.
kids.
We just go to the images tab and it's just him high as fuck all the time.
Yeah. Does Oliver Stone smoke weed?
And if that doesn't come up, just like ask, does Oliver Stone get high?
Joseph Gordon-Levitt got stoned with Oliver Stone when they were making
Hell yeah.
Snowden together, I bet.
And they got snowed in. All right.
With the young, handsome, and talented Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Now, as we were saying before the break, you're.
I don't want to watch that. It's so great to see that talking about weed on national television is becoming a norm.
I think it's still illegal, so I think maybe we should, reel it back and just, enforce the crime even harder.
Okay, that's your right to say.
Enforce the crime. You mean commit the crime?
No, enforce, if you're caught, like enforce it. More jail time, more
Enforce
punishment.
the law.
Alright, can we ban Sam?
Enforce the crime doesn't make any sense. I'm just throwing that out there.
Hold on, I'm just gonna real
Fuck
quick.
you is just
Sam,
like
you're
done
trolling right
summarized.
now, and I need you to stand. Fuck, my big straw!
Bitch ass big straw. That was my move this entire time. Fuck that straw, boys.
The big straw fell.
Alright, I'm
It's
calling
okay.
the police.
It's
Sam
okay.
is currently high. Please arrest him. Thank you. Alright, they knew exactly who I was talking about too. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that
That's the
guy
high
again.
part. You could have just said, go arrest the high guy.
Yo, there's this guy who's really high. Oh, you know him. Okay, yeah, but I'll say less.
Matt Parsa with $8 Australian, maybe? Thank you. Serious question. Have you ever had to record a show while going through a rough time? And if yes, how did you not let it affect the show and edit? I normally give up pretty quick. Personally. There was a time where my grandpa was dying and I had a video to make and I said, I'm not going to make that video.
I think
make it
that's
later.
smart.
Thankfully. Yeah, I would hate to be in a situation where I couldn't do that.
Yeah. Like, if you're given the choice between being able to grieve or process something normally and not, I'm glad you chose the normal part.
Thanks, man. Asian Womack says, should I use the last of my weed for this movie or stretch it out across the next week? Wow, those are your options, are to binge it all right now? Or use it for a week? If we were to watch Oliver Stone, we'd have to get blazed for it. But unfortunately, we're just gonna watch the post-credits scene.
There's a post-credit. I wonder if it's bloopers.
The mid-credits. This is a tease of the next one, probably.
Oliver, what the hell's going on? Where's Mrs.
I'm
Rosa
smoking
Clark?
weed.
Dad, it's a long story. Car's gone.
What?
It got stolen.
We're in the same shirt.
I tried to go after it, and I got beat up real bad by the guys who took it. They shot Benson.
What?
I've been running with a real tough crowd lately.
Well, why did you go after her? You could have been killed.
I was trying to take responsibility for my actions.
Damn.
Come here.
Man, this is a lot of growth in a character that I've never seen before.
You are stupid.
I know. It's a problem.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Yes, in hindsight, it was.
That's why we have insurance.
Yeah, I didn't think about that at
It's
the
like
time.
one phone call.
If I had remembered that before I committed to the adventure ice cream truck version, I would have done that instead.
Hell yeah.
Wow. And that's kind of the punchline for the whole film.
Yeah. Like, the writers knew the premise was doomed from the start, so they said, let's just make a little joke at the end, so we know.
I don't know, guys. I think I'm kind of hooked on the concept. He's got a good relationship with his dad. That's
Yeah,
but
that I was
he's
interested in.
high, so...
don't
No,
think he
no,
was that.
I don't know your point. I think he's... Did you see the title of the movie? I'm pretty sure that was Oliver.
Was
I
Mother's
thought you
Day
called
the
it
same day as the Super Bowl? Or did I at separate times search public domain mom movie and public domain football movie?
Okay,
I think-
everyone in chat, fill in the blank. Public domain blank movie.
Yeah, let's get some suggestions.
Dad movie.
Good idea.
Okay. Newest public domain movie.
4th of July movie.
Yeah, keep the
Next
suggestions
movie.
coming.
I need to get YouTube chat open. I
What-
don't give YouTube chat enough of my attention. I'm just,
Any
I'm kind of a
movie-
Twitch.
Entering public domain in July is a 4th of July movie.
I mean, Black Cobra 3, which we watched, was like 80s. But also might not have been public domain.
Yeah, we're still not entirely sure on that one.
Sita Sings the Blues of 2008.
Public domain good movie.
G Kids.
Yeah, I've got some bad news on that one.
Oh, skeleton movie?
Oh, Debbie Does we should watch Debbie Does Dallas, Leo.
Public domain Debbie Does Dallas movie?
Yeah.
Janitor, Jesus. Tiger Massacre. Remember that movie they made that was about that there was a bunch of live tigers in it? That fucked up the actors?
Yeah.
I wish we could watch that.
Tiger 2.
Yeah. Devil's
classic.
Lettuce movie?
Yo, mommy got me dessert.
Aslan Womack says, I've been called Asian by a few teachers before, but it's never been more embarrassing than when my favorite YouTuber said it. Sorry about that. My bad. Blake says we should stream Debbie Does Dallas.
Yeah,
Public
I
domain
think
streamer movie?
I think Debbie Does Dallas would be perfect to stream on YouTube and Twitch.
Does Germa do something called the same thing?
Nah, just block that. That's original ideas. Everyone shut up. Report.
I don't
This is my
think
content.
watching public domain movies is an original idea that either of you two had.
Yeah, I know. It's just funny that it's the same title popped up from a famous streamer I should know. Public domain films? Uh-oh.
Ooh, watch that. I'm watching it in private.
I'm scrolling
I guess, actually.
furiously away from that.
Watch that. I'll watch that in private. Don't worry. I'll let you know how I liked it. Oh, it's good.
What other good suggestions were there? Skeleton movie?
Skeleton movie I like.
The Screaming,
The Screaming Skull.
Charlie Winsmore watched that, and I'm sure it's great.
I mean, it's
I would love to watch a horror
Public domain?
movie.
yeah. Is Nosferatu in public domain?
Probably.
That's cool.
Yeah,
it's in
That
there.
shit's old.
19
The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari is one of those silent ass films.
Yeah, is that one good?
It's okay. I've seen it. If you like silent films, it's right up your alley.
My favorite.
Oh yeah, the classic mystery movie, Night of the Living Dead. Who done it?
Who were those guys?
Why are they acting so weird?
Yeah.
Hmm.
The Bat? Isn't that the fucking what they're calling the Robert Pattinson Batman movie?
They got a lawsuit on the news.
Yeah, they're in trouble. House on Haunted Hill still scares me, says Blake. Okay. And it's might be in color.
That's just the poster.
You're right.
Ooh, that is a
You're right.
good fucking face, though.
Oh, Vincent Price fucking rules.
Huh? That's the vibe I get from it.
I would totally
That-
watch a classic Vinny P.
Night of the Demon's a good movie. I don't know if it's public domain though. Actually, it's famous enough. I'm sure it's not.
What about Silent Night, Bloody Night?
If you're down.
That one looks like it is in color. Oh!
Oh, blood. They weren't lying.
Oh, there's definitely gonna be boobs in this movie, right?
Oh, yeah.
True.
I mean,
That's something you definitely have to consider. Is that all of these movies probably have nudity in them,
here,
Yeah.
I'll give it a quick Google.
including Nosferatu. He hangs a dong like you wouldn't believe.
Do you know it actually was the real Nosferatu and his real dong?
You're asking me if it was really him or?
Did you know that it was?
Oh, I was not aware that I thought it was a vampire body double. I thought it was Dracula that stood in there for him. He's a little
No?
less shy.
You can tell by the girth.
Yeah.
Marsh991, thanks for the sub.
The dick had a widow speak.
Daughter of Horror.
Ooh, there there are titties in that.
The brain that wouldn't die.
That's I've seen clips of that in Whose Line Is It Anyway, I think.
Vexed Emperor is vouching for the bat.
I'm down.
I see a lot of bat.
Do
A lot of bat in chat.
Bat in the chat.
The bat sounds fucking cool.
Dang, dang,
Vincent,
dang,
Vincent Price, Agnes Moorehead. Oh, you know that movie's gonna be good.
Vincent Price is in the bat?
Yeah. Alongside Agnes Moorehead.
Wow.
It's on Tubi.
Oh, maybe I should just watch it on Tubi then. Are we done with the bat?
I'm so down with the bat.
Down with the bat.
In fact, stop asking me. Just play it already.
Oh,
Sorry,
no,
I get heated. I get heated when the bat comes on.
No, no, no. We haven't done our ritual yet.
You're right. How could I forget? I was so confused for a second. It shows how long I haven't been in a movie theater where I just forgot this existed.
Yeah.
Like I typed in CHI movie theater intro ride and Clifford came up.
Yeah.
That's a fucking ride right there.
All right. Silence your phones,
Strap in.
everybody. Strap in. Silence your damn phones.
Hell yeah, Regal.
Everyone's chanting for Fred. Everyone wants to watch the Fred video.
What?
That's just
Yeah, it was the 3-hour Quentin reviews one.
oh shit, the soundscape.
Whoa!
Was that faster than normal? That was a short ride.
That was kind of a ripoff. Oh my god. Okay.
What kind of music is this? Just creepcore?
Yeah, scare jazz.
Now I'm into it.
This sounded like Alvino.
Yo, the bat theme is a fire.
You can tell it's a song about a bat.
Oh, this is CJ Telvin film? Oh, dude, we're in for a treat.
Yo, Crane Wilbur?
Telvin got the
This is the
connects.
a house in the country which I rented for the summer. As an author, I write tales of mystery and murder. The things that happened in this house were far more fantastic than any story I've ever
Three-story
had
castle
published.
I rented casually.
I brought a staff of servants from my city
Staff. God, this
and my maid Lizzie
woman
Allen,
is
who had been with me nearly
rich.
20 years.
You know, the subtitles are actually real, but they're 3 seconds off, so we do have to use the automatic ones. Wait, can we?
Yeah. What do you mean?
We can auto-translate it
Oh, translate. Oh. See if English is an option.
from
Yeah,
English to
right there.
English. Great. I don't think that this is gonna do anything.
No, it's not.
Yes, Miss Cornelia. Is the
You're a fool for thinking it would.
At the door.
Yeah, sorry, quick, what font do you guys want for the subtitles?
What options do we got again?
Casual, cursive.
Small capitals.
My
I live
favorite
in a small
font,
capital.
casual.
Just a casual font.
It's Comic
Oh
Sans.
boy.
That's not cursive. I kind of fuck with that one.
Yeah, small capitals is my pick.
But this is kind of fitting with the old-timey nature.
Ooh, that looks like a typewriter.
Right.
Ching!
We got one
I'm
vote for
already-
small capitals.
I'm so far off the concept of this movie already. She rented a fucking castle for the summer.
Yeah, she's rich. Get with the program.
You've
People
never
were
been
back
rich?
then. God, it's like you don't respect a rich woman.
Oh, let's go with monospace.
True.
I knew it. Caught you.
And we'll keep it translating from English to English.
I've
I
been
do
convicted of
wonder.
two crimes this stream.
not even accused. Like the judge is already like you're done. I really hope that the English translation like somehow fucks up the subtitles. That would be amazing.
It's actually praxis to tank YouTube servers by doing that extra computation.
That's
you know?
cool.
So you're kind of sticking it to big business.
Also, if it's busy computing the translation, it won't be busy to block your stream.
Exactly.
Look, Miss Cornelia, them servants you brought from the apartment are talking about walking out on us. Really?
Yes.
I know they don't.
Damn, these subtitles are going to be useless.
Yeah, these subtitles fucking suck.
I'm debating watching something else.
See if there's a bat on a different channel. The Bat 1959.
29.
29.99. That'd be a sick movie.
The Bat reboot.
Hell yeah.
Oh, 3 years ago. Let's go.
Oh, and it looks even better.
Great. Yeah, this is 1080.
Let's see what happens with the subtitles. See if the subtitles are still fucked up.
That happened in this.
This is
Hell
awesome.
yeah.
Would been with Dick than any.
I'm glad we did this.
Yeah.
This
You're
is the
welcome.
Oaks, a house in the
Thank you,
country
Alex,
which I
for
rented
uploading
the
this.
summer. As an author, I write tales of
I
mystery
already said
and
you're
murder.
welcome, so.
But the things that happened in this house were
hate-
far more
I hate
fantastic than
things
any
that are
story I've ever
writers
had
writing
published.
writers. It's fucking lame.
I brought
Real quick,
Yeah.
think about
Oh,
this for
what should
one
I write
second.
about?
Just for one moment, I'll ask a
I
quick
made
question
Lizzie
to
What's
you.
up? Yeah.
You've changed the font. Do you want to change the color of the text and also the background of the text as well?
Of course I do.
Black.
Do you like that?
Yeah, I think honestly, and then make it 100% opacity.
Like she has archers in fucking town. Oh my god, this is
That's cool.
That's hilarious.
Who had been with me nearly 20.
I hate this. I hate what we've done.
Yeah, please. I do not like that either. Hey, it matches the black and white grayscale for sure.
Right. And so does it now as well.
years. Lizzie? Yes, Miss Cornelia. Is the car ready? It's at the door. Look.
This is so good looking.
Them servants you brought from the apartment.
I feel like I'm there.
Out on us. Really?
I feel like I'm one of the servants walking out.
I know they don't like it here, but I didn't think it was that bad.
Well, they've been hearing things about the killer that the police call the Bat, and the murders that he committed here this past winter.
Ooh,
Now
it's a
people are
killer.
saying that he's
That's
back
cool.
again.
Well, how can they be sure of
I
that?
thought the Bat was gonna be
Has
the
he committed another
protagonist.
crime?
No, not yet, but that ain't
Still
saying
could be.
that he
Still
won't.
could be.
Here's something else. You've heard about the bats they have here. Animal bats, the kind that fly.
Yes, yes.
Look what it says in this magazine. This is a report from the state health department, and it says some of them bats is rabid.
Well,
And that ain't all. Now there's a rumor going around that it was the bat himself, the killer, I mean, that released the rabid bats in this neighborhood.
oh, that's ridiculous.
It's gonna be the whole movie.
I hope so.
We're
Just
gonna
two
go play
ladies
baseball,
cosplaying.
Miss Lizzie. We gotta go
No, I
get
can't help but
the
think.
bat, but like the kind you used to play the game made of wood.
The other bat,
Scare
yeah.
them out of their good jobs. It's their loss, not mine.
Oh, you're just an old bat, and by that I mean an old woman.
All this bat business has got me batty.
I'm afraid we'll have to hurry. It's near closing time.
Crunktober on Twitch says, my word type old women. True.
Yeah.
They are gonna be
Well,
saying
I
my
never
word.
look an ass. Oh, is the guy the bat?
Thanks again.
Miss
Is
Van
this
Gorder.
guy the bat?
How do you do, Mr. Berry?
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. You
I want
remember
everyone in
the
chat to
island?
Of
place their
course.
bets on who
Hello,
the
Miss
bat's
Allen.
gonna be.
Yeah.
So you're spending the summer with us.
Call out bat when you see the person you think is the bat.
Yeah.
The home
Don't
of
say
your
which person,
president,
just
John Fleming.
call out
Just
bat.
say bat, all
I was
caps.
surprised.
Yeah, we'll
Why?
know.
Is there
We'll
something
understand.
the matter with it?
No, I was surprised because Mr. Fleming said he would never rent it.
Oh? Well, I
Oh?
rented it from his nephew, Mark Fleming, who has the real estate office here. He said his uncle would be gone the entire summer.
That's right. Mr. Fleming's in the North Woods now with his physician, Dr. Wells. Oh, pardon me. Dale, I want you to meet my wife. We were married at
Dolly.
Christmas time.
That must have been nice.
Believe me, it was. Oh, here she is.
How
My
do
wife,
you
Miss
do?
Van Gorder, Miss Allen.
How do you do, Mrs.
How do you
Bailey?
do? Cornelia Van Gorder.
Yes.
Oh, well, I've read every murder mystery you've ever written. I
Oh,
just adored that weird one, The Private Morgue of Dr. X. Even though it gave me the shivers.
Only the shivers scared hell out of me.
Oh.
Well, I really
Oh.
mean that Miss Corney killed them off in that one.
When you refer to my books, please don't call me Miss Corney.
Pardon me, Mr. Bailey. Mr.
Wow.
Hines is here to see you.
trouble's
Oh, yes.
brewing in Camp Corny.
Excuse me, please. Don't be strangers now.
No,
Oh,
no,
I
we
should say
won't.
not.
Oh, so you're a bride.
Well, not quite.
Not since Christmas.
A lot of people saying bat, I believe, for
Yeah.
that bald man who just walked in.
That would be so fucking funny if this guy was the bat.
Welcome our most distinguished visitor back to Zenith.
Oh, that's
Oh,
very
never mind, he's definitely
charming,
bad.
but
This guy could absolutely be the
Killer's
bat.
voice.
Lieutenant
He has the killer's voice.
Lieutenant Anderson, of course. Chief of Detectives of the Zenith Police Department.
ACAB,
But they
all
would
cops
they
are,
wouldn't
are
have a
bats.
cop. Yeah, they wouldn't have a cop be a bat in this era,
He's on the
though.
bank's board of
I don't
directors.
think.
You never know. That would have been a
policeman.
huge
You
twist
must
for
have made a
a
good thing of
morally just, incredible,
Well, I
force of
saved
good
the money, if
cop
that's what you mean.
to actually be a
Dear
bad guy?
closing time.
No
I've
way.
got some business
That's
in the
kind of
safe
what they
deposit vault.
assumed.
Unheard of.
Please come and see
Yeah.
me, Mrs. Bailey.
Oh, I'd love to.
And you, Lieutenant.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Nice to meet you. My, what a charming woman.
All cops are
She
bats.
moved into the Oaks just the other day.
That house
That's what
is a
ACAB
proper
means,
setting
right?
for a writer of mysteries.
Oh, it certainly is. Vic, what's the matter?
Come in here,
What you
both.
call me?
Hey, that's not cool.
My
This is my
name
place
is-
of work.
My name is Steven.
Came in to pick up $350,000 worth of bonds that we were holding as collateral for a loan. They were kept in our special vault. Mr. Fleming and I are the only officers of the bank who have access to that vault. So, the Hines bonds are gone. That's not all. Other negotiable securities are missing. From what I can gather, short of a careful check, the bank has been looted of over $1 million worth of securities.
You'll have to notify Fleming.
I wish I could talk to him. Unfortunately, he and Dr. Wells are deep in the woods.
They're batting
They
it
can't
up.
be reached by phone.
Batting it up. They're sleeping upside down on trees and using sonar to locate one another. Guy stuff.
Fleming has large ears and no eyes.
What is it?
Oh More like 4 eyes. That's what I should have
Thought I heard
said.
someone on the path coming from the lake.
Nice, man.
An idea it might be
Thank
that
you.
guide of ours.
Oh, Sam won't show up until morning. It's a 20-mile
Why
canoe
don't
trip
we
from
do
here to
shit like this?
civilization.
5 will get you 10, Sam.
Get a nice Airbnb.
COVID.
I thought you told him at
Yeah,
the bank not to bother you.
Clean a
I
gun.
did. But they'll bother
Do some
me.
dishes.
That'd be
Get my
cool.
bond stolen.
Is this the
Doctor.
Z stream?
Yes, John.
What would
Thanks,
you do
Andy, for the
half
sub.
$1,000,000?
Anything short of murder.
Why not murder?
Classic Vincent.
Too messy.
Too great a risk?
For $500,000? Yes.
I pinched $1 million from the bank. Well, I'm not kidding.
What the hell?
I embezzled it.
Not that I think
Can't
you
be
wouldn't
saying
do
that.
it if you thought you could get away with it.
Damn, he stole his
got away
own
with
money.
I'm not talking about currency. I took negotiable securities that could be converted into cash. I have the cash. In 10s, 20s, and 100s.
Well, I'm your doctor, not your lawyer. Why tell me this?
You'll find out why.
I'm
Who's
the
going to take the
bat.
blame for the robbery?
Bailey, the cashier. They'll never suspect me.
Autoclave says I already know
like
Vincent
Bailey.
Price is a fuck
So do
machine. They didn't
I.
have to put that
I love
apron
the
on him.
guy. I gave him his first
It's
chance.
true. Hat on a
Lovely
hat.
little wife.
Charming girl.
Bat on a bat.
Was the best man.
Where's the $1 million?
In my family's tomb in Zenith.
Come on.
In the crypt with my father's casket.
If
Oh.
your family has a crypt, you are doing well.
I know. I wish I had a family tomb.
You forget that I had you
In my
in charge
ancient
when you were
family's
a sick man,
mausoleum.
when you raved in delirium. And I heard you talk about a hidden room. Now, where else could you put a hidden room except in that mansion?
That's what
you
Leo's next Patreon goal
built,
is.
that white elephant you call the Oaks.
What?
Look,
Mausoleum.
everyone knows
Yeah.
I have a bad heart. Now, who would doubt it
Uh-oh.
if you wired the bank directors that my heart had failed? That I had fallen from a great height here in the woods, and that I was badly smashed up. You could ship the body back for burial and instruct them not to open the casket due to the condition of its contents.
Well, you realize, of course, that we'd have to have a body to put in that casket, which
Getting
means that we'd have
big
to deal
bat
with an
vibes from
undertaker at
these
this
two.
end.
Of course.
Well, where do we get a body?
Didn't I just tell you about my family's crypt?
Couldn't we provide one of our own? How about Sam?
Sam,
No.
our guide?
Sam weighs about as much as I do. He's practically a hermit. He wouldn't be missed for a long time.
The local undertaker would know him.
He told me he's the
Wouldn't make him
bat,
look as if he'd been in
so
a serious
we're doing it
accident.
justice.
But if Bailey's going to take the blame, why'd he have to do this?
A jury might acquit him. In that case, I'd be a logical suspect. I could disappear, of course, but it's safer if they think I'm dead.
What if I don't go for this deal?
Man, it's crazy they got live footage.
In that case, it would be
2021.
too bad.
Yeah, from everywhere on the planet. 2021.
You mean you'd kill me?
What else could I do? Now that I've told you about the $1 million, I'd say you were shot in a hunting accident. Now look, Doctor, if you can find another body instead of Sam,
Is it too late for me to have a gender reveal party?
there's
No.
$500,000 in it for you.
For yourself?
Do my best.
Yeah.
Have you told anyone
I smell
your
smoke.
gender?
I haven't
What's that
announced
noise?
it.
Then, there you go.
Look, Doctor!
I'm gonna shoot someone with
What's
a
on fire?
gun,
Coming this way.
and blue blood comes
Get
out.
of here. Out the back way.
That's a
Very well.
cop thing, so I guess you're siding with them.
I'm gonna shoot a cop and have blue blood come out from my
Damn!
Damn, that's
Doctor
crazy.
did it! Holy shit!
He done did it.
Dr. Doggone did it!
He doesn't tolerate any embezzling.
that guy's plan was to just say, hey, commit a murder for me. Oh, you won't? I'll kill you instead. Just commit the murder yourself at that point.
Lizzie, is that you?
That's the idea.
Miss Cornelia.
Well,
There's
that's the
a
idea.
storm coming up, and it's gonna be a snorter. The wind nearly blew
What did you just fucking say?
Snorter?
blew my game. A snorter.
A bit of a snorter myself.
That noise blew my game higher than a kite. I think I've lost some of the cards.
Oh, I'll get them for you.
Oh, I see you found the paper.
Oh my god, old women are always playing solitaire.
What if the bat's a red herring of sorts? I know it's a bat,
Oh.
but you know what I mean.
For land's sake.
Yeah, so far I'm
Mr.
not
Vic Bailey's been arrested.
so invested in the bat plot.
I want to know more about those bonds.
Victor Bailey, vice president and cashier of the Zenith Bank, was arraigned before United States Commissioner Alvin Fielding,
this is
charged
good
with
stuff.
embezzlement of over $1 million.
Over
really
$1.
kind of badass.
Can't believe Vic Bailey had anything to do with that robbery.
Robbery.
Well, I see our landlord is home again.
Landlord?
What's that?
Dr. Malcolm Wells is back in town.
You mean what I am?
The body of John Fleming, president of the Zenith Bank, who was killed in a forest fire. Mr. Fleming will be laid to rest.
Are they
in
not
his
going to be able to
family's
find the
tomb on
bullet in
Friday.
him?
And I hope he stays there.
Well, why shouldn't
The hell is this?
Well, this is his house.
It's the bat.
Ever
Bat,
since he died, some
1959.
funny things have happened.
Enjoy it.
Classic
Soak it
bat.
in.
The
The
bat?
housekeeper, the cook, and the butler said that they heard
In
strange
HD.
Very
noises
same.
at night. And the upstairs maid swore that she
We're trying to figure out who the bat
met
is.
her face
Yeah, it
coming
could
up
be
the
anyone.
backstairs.
It's a killer amongst us.
Oh, so that's why they quit and left me to run this place without a staff.
They didn't tell you, Miss Corney, but the truth is they were scared.
I told you to stop calling me that.
Haven't you seen anything?
No. No, and even if I had, I ain't afraid of ghosts.
Ooh,
afraid of
Ghostbusters prequel?
Honest, Miss Corney. A spiritualist told me once that ghosts was allergic to me.
Cool.
But this bat feller they keep talking about in the paper, I guess he'd be different.
No, I don't think you would have the same effect on him.
He'd kill you immediately.
What are they trying to do? Drive people away from this part of the country?
Why? What
This
does
was
it
clearly
say
in the
about
era
bat?
before they knew how to make like realistic horror,
seems to be
suspense,
killing women.
palpable through the characters'
My
kind of
goodness.
mannerisms.
2 of
So
them,
presumably
one
there's this
night.
killer and they're just playing cards, talking about,
Victims died the
well,
same way,
ghosts
that
don't
their
like me,
throats
but
had
he's
been
not a
ripped open
ghost.
with
So I
steel
guess who
claws.
knows? You know, doesn't really
Charming little caper.
set the mood the same way.
I'll have to try it sometime.
The thing is, this movie's
In a
a
book.
timeless classic. So everything they do is correct.
I retract what I said. Never mind.
That ain't nothing, just something
This
bumping
swept
against
at the
your
Oscars in 1959.
Yeah. The reason
was the
Vincent
clip
Price
that
even had a
played.
career
Just
is
the
the
wind banging the door. Pay no attention to it.
and then it cuts right there.
One of his victims, who lived for a moment after she was found, described the bat as a man without a face. Honest, Miss Corney, I think that woman must have been exaggerating.
Must have had some
I
face.
Cool.
At least had a nose.
That's just that heavy tapestry at the top of the
How can a man be snorting if he doesn't have a nose?
I bet he had big, tall ears, big nose, large mouth with fangs.
I know there isn't. At least there shouldn't be. There ain't. Them's just the noises you hear in any old house on a windy night. It
I don't
says
think anyone's
here that the
trespassing
bat
in
never
here.
leaves no fingerprints.
They shouldn't be.
This lady's all over the
no face. He
place.
probably has no fingers either.
Be really suspicious of this bad guy. Oh, that's just noises. That's just Storm. What are you talking about? Don't be paranoid.
And that, I suppose, is the cat dropping its dentures.
No. No, I don't think so.
Good one
I
liner.
think it's something should be looked into.
Yo, and I hope they open the helmet up and the bat's just in there hiding.
Yes, I want the suit of armor to be in play for sure.
I hope they walk by a painting and then the painting's eyes follow them.
Let him
Yeah.
see it off. I hope the power lines don't go down, put the lights out. Now we'll check the windows in the living room.
That probably won't happen because she said it.
Then we'll go to bed.
Yes, ma'am.
Damn.
Yeah, Brazilian Leo has a good point. All women and men with faces are off of our suspects list. This fucker's pretty suspicious.
I turned the latch off. I forgot to turn it on again. He's out there. He was coming in. He might have got you.
Oh, but he didn't, and he's still out there, thanks to you. Now you hurry.
We're perfectly safe behind this glass door.
Yeah, see, I locked it with that little chain.
He put his hand through the way like an old timey burlesque woman sticks her leg out to like tease the audience, you know?
It was a tantalizing glimpse.
Yeah.
You love those
It
long
was.
nails.
We're
Those
horny
fake
for horror.
nails.
Fake nail.
This is Cornelia Van Gorder. I'm living at the Oaks.
We know about that, Miss Van
Oh,
Gorder.
she can...
Just a moment ago.
Cool.
Yo, that's a straight up Freddy Krueger. What
I
the
love
fuck?
that.
My chauffeur.
They just show the full guy.
Until the morning.
Excuse me, I think you locked the door. Hello.
You're asleep.
Now,
It's raining out here.
if
I'm
any of your
cold.
men see anything, will you have them call me?
I'll send officers over there right away.
Well, thank you very much. Come on, Lizzie. We're going to sleep in my room.
Sexy.
Oh my god.
Alex,
What? I'm horny.
these women are dead. Be respectful.
That means they don't mind me objectifying them.
Good and solid.
Alex.
Like the door to a tomb.
This is a horror movie. There might be boobs in this. Oh, fuck. He's got a
Hell
suction
yeah.
cup.
He pulls it out of his claws, he just pulls it out.
I think that couch
It's
will
a
be
cat
comfortable.
burglar.
There's some extra bedding, you know.
Bat burglar.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
It's insane to me that the horror logic has come so far that it was normal to just be like, well, he's outside, but guess we'll turn in early. Was just like a fine. You're not even gonna stay up for another hour, see if they catch him.
They couldn't comprehend
You
someone
saw
would be
him
that
outside
evil
the
to-
window. He's not
to
even
disturb
maybe
their
in
slumber.
maybe in the city. He's outside your house.
Yep. We saw him 5 seconds ago. Here's the plan for where we're going to sleep. Because we're definitely gonna just sleep like normal.
Knocked off, and we'll hear it fall.
So bats go to bed at nighttime, right?
No!
Oh my god, these women are about to get batted up. Vincent Price, hurry, they need you.
I love the suit.
I love the fact that that lady was right, he has no face.
That
Wow.
looks like the Question a little bit.
Question with claws.
The answer.
Nice little job.
That.
Cool.
Got some hustle in it.
I forgot my night things, my robe, my gown.
It's like a very respectful.
Oh, I
and
gotta
dapper.
go out.
Wait a minute.
I forgot my night things in my room, my hat.
I'll go with you.
Now, don't you bother, Miss Cornelia. My room's just down.
There's nothing dangerous
Yeah, but
around here.
Why is he backing away? You're planning on killing them, aren't you?
Oh, cool. That's why.
He's really cautious of these old women.
Without any weapons.
Who knows what
Oh
they're
shit,
capable of.
never
she's
mind.
got the fucking strap.
Yes?
Stand corrected.
There's a police car just outside your house, and the officers in it have reported that there's no sign of a prowler anywhere on the grounds.
Well, the man's inside now. He's in the hall, just outside my bedroom. Have your men break through the kitchen door and search this place from top to bottom.
Okay, Miss Van Gorder, sit tight.
I will. I have a gun, and I know.
Whoa, there's cops and a gun?
That's so funny. God, shit. I just got these claws. Alright.
Oh,
I'll
they
come back
just
later.
fucked.
This is the most difficult home invasion of my career. I've never come up against anything like this.
One of the women almost saw me, and now they have a fucking gun? Oh, shit.
Well, this guy's MO is to fucking home invasion the same place.
Get out of here.
Multiple times.
Nobody runs me out of a home invasion. Nobody!
I wonder why they call him the Bat.
Oh my god.
Oh, come on.
That was a
Do
real
you-
bat he just put
Yeah,
in the room?
that's my question. Do you think it's supposed to be a real bat, or is it a puppet he's pulling on the string?
It's supposed to be real, I think.
That's so fucking funny.
Miss Cornelia! Miss Cornelia! What's the matter?
Oh, nonsense. You've had a nightmare.
Maybe I did. But there was a bat in it, and it bit me. And it flew in that closet.
Oh, good gracious, Lizzie, you're right.
I like how any conflict between them is resolved immediately. Every single time. They gotta stick together, I guess.
I'm not even convinced this needs to be two characters.
Operator, will you get Dr. Malcolm?
Like, I'm not getting a whole lot of from, you know, their interactions.
Yeah, like
There
is
couldn't
one
be
more
any sexual
skeptical
tension.
of the other?
No, like, they switch
They
up.
kinda-
Like,
yeah,
she was
right.
literally like, oh, there's a fucking bat murderer. Oh, that sounds just nothing. Like, that was the same character that said both of those things.
One probably, I'm gonna guess one probably is gonna get batted.
Yeah, doing
Yeah.
too, so the movie would pass the Bechdel test, which was all the rage in the 50s, from what I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, and without knowing who the bat is, the bat could be another woman, so it definitely passes.
A baby, I mean, they can be terribly
Okay, she
complicated.
really should have kept her hand on it because there's literally nothing
Never
there.
had a baby.
Of course I didn't. That's why they never bothered me.
Oh, does it hurt, huh?
Little.
Aw. Bat.
Who's this? This is the bank guy.
This is the cop, I think?
Were those cops?
Well, one of them, Lieutenant something, like one of the, with the guy that was introduced, the bald guy.
Right.
That's why I kept saying all cops are bats.
Oh, it's a pervert character.
Oh, this is the pervert character, okay.
Of all the classic horror tropes, you know?
That's an actual real bat, it looks like.
No. It's a better bat prop than the last one. Okay. I stand corrected.
I was like, if they had that high quality of a prop, I wouldn't they'd use that in the last scene.
Rubbing it on the glass. You need a bat sample.
This bat essence will do nicely.
Need some dirt off a bat.
It's for my witch's brew.
Oh my god, he's gonna send the bat DNA through the phone.
This is Dr. Wells.
This is your call service.
All right, here's the genetic code. All right,
Hello,
GATTGAC.
GAT.
Type this into your 3D printer.
Said that her maid had been bitten by a bat, and she's afraid it might be rabbit.
What? Oh, all right.
What?
Tell her
Oh,
I'll
I
be
don't
right
know anything about bats.
Bats, never heard of it.
What's a
Hangs up.
bat?
Please open the door and the cop is just right there. Oh,
Cop's wearing a
sneaky
similar
stuff.
outfit that the bat was wearing, just want to say.
I feel like they're all kind of wearing the same thing, though.
No, but
Everyone
the
did
price
back
of
then.
Sans hat.
If the cop was the bat, he'd have a gun. I'm not gonna say that. He'd just fucking shoot those two old women.
Right.
Those
That would be
two
very
poor old
bat-like,
ladies.
though. Having sharp claws is definitely a bad thing to have.
That was definitely a telling little shot right there.
Yeshua has a good point, though. These guys both have faces.
That's true. That's a very valid point.
It's pretty nice of him. He knows they want to sleep, probably. Or I guess that would make them more awake because they're nocturnal.
Yeah, close that.
Why does he have this?
I'm not trying to see that.
Bye bye.
Who's there?
Is it the bat?
Come in.
Good evening.
I love Vincent Price's voice.
They found you, Doctor.
Well, I reached
Oh, yeah.
my office shortly after you called. How is your maid? Is she in any pain?
No, she doesn't seem to be.
Did the bat get away?
No, I believe it's still in my bedroom.
Oh, good. I'll want to examine it. There you go, Miss Allen. Now
And
you
yes,
feel better?
indeed a bat.
Doctor, have I got the rabies?
Well, I can tell you better after I examine the bat's brain.
Give it to me straight.
Thing's got a brain.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
What?
Where is it?
What?
Is that really
Closet.
something people didn't know back then?
You know, it's a pity you leased this house, Miss Van Gorder.
Why a pity?
They're too busy
Well, my
knowing
dear
about
lady, I don't
crypts
want
and
to alarm you.
mausoleums or whatever to
Well,
think about animals.
You can lie me.
Yes, I understand. It must have been terrifying. So many unexplainable things have happened here. There's something about the place. Your servants must have sensed it when they walked out on you. An apprehension of disaster. Well, let's see. Aha! Yes. There he is. All right, now, take it easy. Nobody's going to hurt you. Quiet now. Quiet.
Shut the fuck up, bat.
It looks quite normal. Doesn't seem to be sick at all.
I wish I was like one of these guys.
I've been worried about him.
Well, you should be. From his appearance,
I was that bat.
I'd say that he doesn't have any infection. In which case,
Not how you
you've had a
determine that.
narrow escape.
Add to my bat bag.
Bat, do you have an infection?
I hope that at some point he opens up that bag and thousands of bats fly out.
Don't worry, I can find my way out.
That'd
Oh,
be
I know
cool.
you can, but do let me help you.
Oh, don't forget that once I'm gone, you'll have to climb those stairs alone.
Oh, I'm all right. I'm armed now.
Can you shoot one of those things
Badass.
without shutting your eyes?
Oh, Doctor, there are times in every
Sexist.
book I've ever written. I don't write about things I'm unfamiliar with. Lock the door, Lizzie.
I've murdered many
Cool.
times.
Accident?
No, the wind blew him down.
Oh.
I think.
Did you know that young Mark
So
Fleming
not an
used to
accident.
this house without notifying his uncle?
No, I didn't.
Well, it doesn't matter now. John Fleming is dead, and Mark's his heir.
And
If
I
John was
killed him.
alive, he would warn you to leave here, Miss Van Gorder.
Really?
Yes. It's been a tragic place for anyone who ever lived in it. Well, good night.
Good night, Doctor.
Anyway, I hope you sleep well.
Nobody you need to worry about, Doctor.
Oh, it's Andy.
That's right. Oh, good evening, Mr.
Oh,
Van
it's
Gorder.
Andy.
Classic Andy.
Somebody sick here?
My maid was bitten by a bat.
Oh. A rabid bat?
Well, I'll know for sure when I
A
get to
ribbit
my
bit?
lab. I caught the bat.
It happened indoors?
In my bedroom.
How'd it get in?
Well, there are many ways a bat could get in a house.
You ought to know. I spotted this hole in the window the minute I got here.
Why?
That's where the two-legged bat got your door open.
Miss Van Gorder told me that she phoned headquarters at Zenith.
Yes, I phoned twice. The second time was after the prowler got in the house.
When headquarters, Andy?
No, but they contacted me.
An officer came and searched the house from top to bottom, but they couldn't find the bat.
You better have this window fixed tomorrow.
Oh,
This is
yes, I
engrossing.
certainly shall.
No, I'd better
This is
be
probably,
going. I'm due
honestly,
surgery at
the
8 o'clock
probably my
in the
favorite movie we
morning.
watched
Good night,
on
Doctor.
this
There'll be a man
like
patrolling the
movie
grounds
night
all
thing.
night, Mr.
That's
Van
pretty
Gorder.
good.
And nobody inside?
I don't know. Nobody said
Why should there be?
unlimited gaming.
That's
Well,
true.
I
This,
mean,
she did say the
God
storm is
hiding
snorting
somewhere in the
outside.
house.
That's pretty good.
I'm quite sure he isn't in the house, Doctor. Not now.
Yeah. So we just say that we were gonna go like play Tarklore the board game or something.
Hi, this is
Read
my
the book
father,
Tarklore.
Tarklore Senior.
Klager asks why I don't do video game playthroughs on stream. I play Roblox, and that's the only game worth streaming, if you ask me.
Hello,
That's
Ma.
goddamn true.
Well, congratulations.
Don't you do like Siege all the time?
Realistic business must be
I used
picking
to.
up.
But not anymore, because turns out it's kind of boring to watch.
How do you like it?
This used to be a Siege-only channel for a
Extreme
very long
Siege
time.
only for 3 years. And then I actually got an audience, and I was like, I'm not going to make people watch that.
Fortune is that we can't find it.
People are here?
All Uncle John had in
Play
his
that in our own
safe
private
was a couple
time.
$100.
Yeah.
And his safe deposit box was empty.
If we don't find that missing million, mine will be empty too.
How come?
Well, all my savings were invested in Zenith Bank stock. The examiners won't certify the bank is solvent until those stolen
Vex Emperor says Roblox's kids game. Take that the fuck back. Take that back right now.
wipe some of us out.
Take it back, or else.
Since those securities
Lies.
are
The kid.
into cash,
Got him.
if I can't find that cash, I'm sunk.
I'm sunk.
Where are you going to look for it, Andy?
You're in Zenith. Your
Sunk
uncle
like the
didn't come in
Titanic.
on a hunting trip, would he?
You suspect Uncle John? Why, Andy, he founded the Zenith Bank. That'd be like robbing the family tomb.
You think he wouldn't?
Well, besides,
This guy knows.
Bailey's fingerprints are all over the vault. Now, they didn't find any of Uncle John's fingerprints.
Because he wiped him off.
Can the defense prove that?
They'll try to. Judy Howard, the secretary, is a defense witness. And they believe her testimony will have a powerful
It's insane
effect on
how
the jury.
good this up-res of this movie is.
It really is.
Like, it's someone put a lot of effort into doing this, and I respect it.
Here's the book you mentioned, Judy.
It's your newest one.
Yes, it's just been published.
Ah, she
You
cleans
can
up
have that
nice.
if you wish.
Oh, it's a first edition and you signed it.
Yes, of course.
Thank you so much.
The cover looks
May
cool.
I serve tea now, Miss Angorda?
Yes, please do, Warner.
A lot of pictures too, which I like.
I see you've engaged new servants.
Yes, of course.
Well, how did you persuade them to live in this
Well,
house?
I'm rich and white. Of
Jane
course I have
Harrison,
servants.
my new housekeeper, knows this
All I'm
house
saying
better
is
than
this
you
is
do,
the
Doctor.
perfect room
She
for a
worked for
porn
John
flirtation.
Fleming, and Warner was my chauffeur.
Chauffeur turned butler?
Incredible. He can play any part at a moment's notice.
It's incredible what these peasants can learn if you give them the chance.
No, we can't get a plumber for 3 days, madam.
What about that leaking pipe? The basement will be flooded in 3 days.
The pipe is
I'm
no
wearing a
longer
diaper
leaking.
now. Oh, wait.
You mean it's dried up of its own accord?
No, not quite. I packed the elbow where the water was coming out.
Packed the elbow? Oh, where did you learn how to do that?
Well, into each life a little rain must fall, and a careful man learns to keep himself dry.
Wow.
Now, is there anything else that you require?
guy's
Miss Van
wise.
No, not at the moment.
Sort of a rule of thumb that I
Madam.
feel like every butler has to be wiser than anyone else in the
there's
family they're
Karen.
buttling for, you know?
He's
Yeah.
not
Why
a
did you
fucking
say he
butler.
worked
He's a
for you as
chauffeur. They
chauffeur?
just said
About 3
speedy.
months.
Well, I hope he
But he's
doesn't
a
have
butler
police
now.
He's a butler
He's-
class person.
He's a butler.
He's
He's specced into fucking driving.
Yeah, Sam,
Goddamn transporter.
Think about it like this, Sam. He
If
changed
Fleming were
his
alive
job
today,
class,
he
so
would
his
be fighting
stats also
to
changed
prove
along
Rick's
with it.
innocence.
Could Mr. Fleming
Yeah,
prove
think
his
of it like that,
innocence?
Sam.
Yeah.
Just
You better
simply
get,
think
like,
about it
I
like
don't
that.
think.
There be any doubt about it?
Oh, you could have fooled
Miss
me.
Hollander testifies at Vic's trial.
I'm sorry, guys. If we keep fighting, the bat's gonna
You
win.
know something that we haven't heard yet, Judy?
Something I saw with my own eyes.
Who's Judy?
She's not
Who's
letting me
anyone
say
here
what
right now?
Yeah, I don't know who that lady on the other side of the couch is.
But let's
She was the
assume
lady in
for
the
a moment
beginning.
that Fleming
That was
did
in the
steal
bank, I
the
think.
money. Now, what would he do about it? Where is
He's
it?
not wearing a
Hidden
crazy hat.
someplace where he could lay his hands on it without getting caught in the act. Now, if I was writing this, instead of living in the middle of it, I'd hide it right here in this spooky old house.
Under a loose floorboard or up a chimney?
If Mr. Fleming
Asking for a friend.
had the nerve to steal $1 million, he'd make his plans well in advance. I'd say he'd prepare a place to hide it. Possibly when this house was being built. Now, I rented this place from Mark Fleming, his nephew. I wonder if he'd have the floor plans.
I'll ask him.
Yes. Lizzie, will you bring Mrs. Bailey the phone? Oh, you ask him now. His number is Summit,
She talks in such a fucking uppity way. I love
Thank
it.
you, Lizzie. Summit.
7537.
It's like the most this kind of voice that I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Not bad, eh, Andy? That means new business. Now, you see, somebody wants to buy a house. Mark Fleming speaking.
Oh, hello, Dale.
Well, hang on a minute, honey, while I see if I have them. It's Dale Bailey, all excited. Miss Van Gorder wants to know if I have the floor plans of the Oaks. Now, what would she want with the floor plans?
Well, she suggested to me that your uncle might have hidden the bank loot there. Are the plans here?
They're somewhere in the house itself. Wait a minute, there is a place where Uncle Johnny might have kept those blueprints.
What place?
Well, I heard him talk about it a good many years ago.
The town
can't be
of
sure of the exact
Legba.
location. Anyway, I don't think the old boy had the guts to steal $1 million. But if I
Smoking
find those
in
plans,
someone else's
I'll
office
let
is
you know
such a
when.
power move.
Hello, Dale.
It's like, yeah, let
Look,
me
honey,
make this
I haven't
entire
seen those
place
plans since
smell
I
the
was
way
a
I
kid,
want
but I'll
it
come
to.
over tonight and maybe we can find them.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna go ahead and assume that
Respect you.
every person in this film smokes, like all the characters.
He seems to think they're here in
And
the house
actors
somewhere.
and crew.
Yeah.
Over tonight.
And viewers.
Dale and Judy are my house
I
guests.
just want
for
to
the
walk into a
weekend.
courtroom and light up a
Would you like
blunt
to have
and be
dinner
like,
with us tonight?
Oh, no, thank you.
What are you
I
charging
couldn't. I
me
still
with?
have a few calls.
Hey, it's
to make.
okay. I'm addicted.
You know,
You
if
know.
Judy's testimony is going to clear Vic Bailey and implicate John Fleming, others may
It's
get the
okay.
idea.
I'm
Cigarettes are
addicted.
cool, and this is cool too.
Don't even mention
So
your
I put
testimony
nicotine
till
in
you're
it.
actually on the stand.
Oh, I won't.
That's a smart girl, Judy, and a very lovely girl. Well, good afternoon, ladies.
Goodbye,
Doctor.
Dr. Willard.
Come on, girls. Let's go.
This is some bat music for sure.
Yeah. All right, chat. Place your bets. Is this the bat? This is Dick the Bat.
This guy's got a key. He can't be the bat.
It's
That
true.
was just used as key.
True.
Sam makes a good point.
Have we seen this guy before?
He was the guy. He was Dick, the guy in the bank in the beginning.
Okay, he's the wife. Person.
I that said, I'm like 90% sure. I could be wrong.
Like,
I realize I should be putting
it's a lot of white people in this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
White people
Weren't you your
do look alike. Is kind of my problem.
Yes, I was.
Those two women on the left and right could not tell the difference
My
between
dear,
them
if
if
you'd
you
like to
put a
have your
gun to
mind
my
occupied.
fucking
Yeah,
pussy.
the woman on the
Work with me while I write
the
this
woman on the
story.
right
This
was the
fantastic
woman in the bank in the beginning. I do not know who the one on the left is at all. I don't think we've seen her until like the last scene.
Maybe she's the bat.
Oh, possibly. Maybe we saw her in the bat scene, being the bat.
Ooh. You got some capacity.
Oh my God, that's the bat right there, guys.
Think of the bad luck on the other guy trying to do a robbery, while an even more scarier robber is also doing it.
The double B&E.
I would give anything to just see footage of the full-grown adults who had nightmares off this movie.
What the shit?
Just
that
bonked
was
them?
cool.
Yeah.
That was some.
Scalped him in the throat.
That was. Is this Bruce Lee? Is he the stunt double?
This was the most advanced martial art available in America in the 50s.
I like how he has a claw hand and he just judo chopped him with his normal glove.
He's got to be careful not to hurt anyone with his claw hand.
It's an ability of the claw hand. Like, if you take the claw hand away, he doesn't know how to do that.
Equipping the claw hand makes the right hand more powerful unequipped.
Yeah, she strikes me as the kind of lady just wandering around the
Clock hasn't
house.
struck the hour in the last 10 years, if I'm to believe what Mark Fleming told me.
Why is it angled away from the wall like that?
I don't know. Somebody must have moved it. Busy, very likely when she was dusting.
Wait a minute. Did you know there's a door in this paneling?
No, I didn't.
Oh my gracious, so there is.
Maybe it opens to a secret
By gracious.
Oh, certainly to a secret something. Who knows,
Oh, they're
girls?
so excited. It's such a bummer when they find out.
Oh, there's a panel.
Yeah,
There
I
must
feel
be some
for him.
gimmick to it. There always is. Yes, yes, move.
This is the Bat Cave.
Cool.
What?
Oh,
He's
hung
dead?
his ass up like a suit jacket.
I like how they put his neck behind the coat rack bar, so we can just imagine what his neck must look like after being chopped.
We probably weren't allowed to show the actual gore of the cut neck. Or
No,
whatever.
definitely not. I just think that's hilarious that it's implied his neck was cut after Judo chopped him.
I think he was decapitated. Yes.
Oh, you think so?
And they just put his head back
Oh,
on.
never
and
mind.
stuff?
So, yeah,
Well,
because it
why
was
was
like
his
up
head
on
on
a
his body
shelf.
there?
Mm-hmm.
I think the bat just
Yes,
stole all the
his
bombs.
throat has
too.
been torn. Yeah.
That's his sign.
That's so badass to just have the actor say, "Oh, his throat was torn." No, we just saw his body, and it's totally fine.
I think he meant to say that's so badass.
They're based on fact.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Yeah, I knew it.
Back to the scene of his.
Is this really 1959? It feels older than that.
That's who I mean.
It's definitely like. I think it's a product of the fact that they're all super highfalutin and fancy. Like in any era, people like this are like 20 years behind.
Maybe this is the 50s remaster of like a 30s movie. HD remix.
Where were you, Mrs. Patterson?
In the kitchen.
The Bat
Cleaning up.
2.8 final mix.
For dinner tonight.
For real, if the
Did you
bat
know
had just
the
put the
secret
fucking
closet was
clock
here?
back better, he would have gotten away with this.
It was behind the
Yeah, for sure.
See, that body would have just been there for years.
Yeah.
The clock had been moved.
It is pretty endearing though how much the Bat like is not that good at his job. You know?
I mean, he's getting away with it. He's got the bonds, baby.
Yeah.
Runs
I don't know
away
who the
from
Bat is.
the smallest gun in the world. So I can't deal with this.
I mean, a bat is not a strong creature. It's a little dinky thing.
It would be cool if there was like a slasher villain who was the elephant, who was just like 8 feet tall, extra wide,
Big
not
nose.
not stealthy at all, just walking
About
through
a half
walls.
an hour. You believe it was the bat?
Ate peanuts and such.
Perhaps he's still in the house.
Doctor.
That's possible.
About halfway through this hour and 20-minute film.
Why should he be?
Because he's looking for something, and like you, he believes
Yeah, I was
it's
just
here.
Wait, we're an hour in?
And he's a persistent killer.
44
I would
minutes.
advise you to
okay,
get out of this
okay.
house as quickly as possible, notwithstanding our expert police protection. Have you called the morgue?
They're on their way here.
Oh, good. I want to examine the body before they get here. May we take it into another room?
Yes, to the sunroom in the back.
Thank you. Give me a hand.
Excuse me.
Why? How
May
the
I kiss
fuck
it?
Would you move it? Can we burn this body real quick?
Oh, Warner, where have you been?
Get rid of the evidence.
Well, madam, it would.
Back then, the guy could like have left all the DNA we wanted and be like, well, we have nothing on him.
Fleming, the young man from whom I leased this place, was killed here tonight.
They know who did it?
Well, they believe it was the bat.
I'm sorry I had to use the front door, Miss Van Gorder, but I forgot my keys, and when I rang the bell at the kitchen door, there was no response.
Oh, this is Warner, Lieutenant. He's my butler. He was my chauffeur.
Why'd you promote him?
But it's very
Battler, you say?
butler. They don't like service in
What
the
is this
country.
subplot? Why do we care about this?
Yeah, it's.
You really don't
Served
need to
in many
explain
capacities,
this.
Sir, but this was my night off, and I forgot my keys.
I think maybe they're trying to make us think that this guy's the Bat, maybe?
Oh, about 6:30, I had dinner at Wiley's.
We know the
Roadhouse.
bat
I
has
do-
chauffeur experience.
Where you slept the rest of the evening?
I do think that Vincent Price is a
hard.
red herring.
Don't
I do
leave
think
the
that's
house, I'll
he's
get
not
you
going to be the
later.
Bat.
Yeah.
Very good, sir. I shall be in my
The
room.
doctor
Miss
with
Van
all the
Gorder, if you need
bats?
me.
Yeah, I think that it's going to be actually one of the bats, but they turned human.
Surely you don't think he's...
I hope you're right.
I guess the thing is the doctor has real bats, and the bat only had a plastic bat.
That's true. The bat is that transformed into a real bat overnight.
There'll be a crew here shortly from headquarters, dusting for fingerprints, taking photographs. But in the meantime, Mrs. Patterson, you aren't leaving the house tonight, are you?
No, Lieutenant.
Don't. I'll talk to you in the morning. Good night.
Good
Here's
night,
a
sir.
gun.
Good night, Miss Asgard.
Dale, I was with Mark Fleming this afternoon when you talked to him about the floor plans of this house. I heard him tell you he was coming here tonight.
Dale called him at my request. She told me he was coming.
Who else should I tell you that?
Judy, Lizzie.
And that nice Dr. Wells.
Dr. Wells.
Oh.
There are few killers who kill for the fun of it. The bat very likely is a mental case.
No.
I'm convinced that his crimes are motivated by his mania for personal gain. There's $1 million at large, and he's going to keep on hunting for it until he lays his hands on it.
Wait, so is he a mental case or does he want the $1 million?
Yes, they're my
If you want money a lot, you're crazy.
Who arrives, we'll be busy for a while, so I'd suggest that
That we go to our rooms? That's a very good idea. Come on, girls. What about a police guard for this house tonight, Lieutenant?
You've got one. I'm gonna cover this place tonight from the attic to the basement. If the bat makes another call, I'll have a little...
You've got one! Just so excited to say that.
Thanks, S. Ripley, for the gifted sub.
He could be anybody. So far, there are clues to his identity, but nothing we could take before a jury.
He's likely a
I'm
chauffeur
afraid
from
we
his
must look
gloves.
for him in the criminal world. He may be a merchant, lawyer, doctor, scientist. One of the pillars of his community. Ladies, lock your doors tonight. Stay
Possibly
behind.
a woman who's lost
I
all of her
promise you will be
servants. Know anyone like that?
Good night, Lieutenant.
Guaranteed next scene is Doctor doing an autopsy with the claw hand.
That would be
Well, it's
dope.
just a doctor's instrument. We all have one.
It would be cool if the bat was like a monster. Like it takes off its mask and it really is like a Batman.
Yeah,
sick.
I want them to do something like that for sure.
What if they reveal it and yeah, it's not a human, but it's not even a bat, it's like a cat man or something. Or like
It's
a
like, "Stop
fish
calling me
man.
Yeah, it's a pity.
Yeah. This bat is he's actually some kind of fish creature.
In my report, I
The
should say
opposite
the
of a
death was caused
bat.
by the same technique used in the other killings.
Probably what motivated his
Paralyzing blow
killings.
to the throat, followed
You
by
see,
severe
bats
lacerations
float in the
of
air, I
the
swim in
jugular,
the water. That's my
resulting in
reason to
excessive
kill.
hemorrhage.
In a layman's language, he didn't know what hit him.
Oh, he knew. But he didn't have time to think about it.
That wasn't that complicated of language.
You staying here tonight, Ann?
Dressing as a guy back then was so fucking easy.
I'll be back bright and early. in the
Yeah.
You
morning.
have one outfit and no one
Neither
would
snow,
ever,
nor
ever
rain, nor
notice.
heat, nor gloom of night stays these couriers from
If you
the
owned
secret
one
completion
black
of their
suit,
appointed
then
route.
fucking you could
A lot of people are due for a
just
shock when I
do
close this
any
case.
activity.
Especially because it all smelled like cigarettes anyway.
Good night, Andy. Don't get hurt.
And they hadn't invented bats yet.
Right.
Good night, Doctor.
Bats?
Oh, fuck.
The plot thickens.
I think this is the movie that invented bats.
That's
You know,
sick.
I think we'd better let you get some sleep.
Every scene, there's another person in this fucking mansion.
One night, a storm blew the wires down, put the lights out, and I went out the next day and bought a half a dozen of these things. You better take one with you.
These women are like the fucking like a hydra or something. You don't even have to kill one, you just scare one and they just clone themselves.
I was upset that there was two women that really didn't need to be here, and they fucking doubled.
Oh, nothing will bother us. Not with Andy on the job.
Yeah, we better start seeing some bodies drop.
I think the movie should end with the bat sneaking into their room, but he still thinks there's only one, and all 6 women like pull out the little 1-inch guns and just light his ass up.
Like the Nazgul. They're all wearing their cloaks.
I
Creeping.
don't think I'll sleep tonight. Me neither. All I can see is poor Mark Fleming staring at us. I thought that when people died, their eyes closed, as in sleep.
Wow, you're fucking stupid.
I'll bet you're thinking about it.
I thought that too, actually.
No, I was thinking.
Well,
of
you
my
heard what I
poor
said.
husband sleeping in jail tonight. Oh, Judy, I love him so much.
Oh, I thought he had a gun in his hand.
Every night, a new person tries to sneak in, and the bat kills them.
They didn't even lock the back door this night? What the oh, he was on the inside.
I wish he pulled out 2 guns.
2 tiny ass guns. This will get him.
Not to like brag, I feel like if I got shot by one of those tiny guns, I would just be fine. Like they
I
can shoot me
agree.
wherever.
Wow, humble
It'd be like
much?
getting hit with a paintball.
Yeah.
Hellbringer says this is a remake of a 1926 film? Wow.
Well, that might be why it's called the Bat 1959, because it's trying to distinguish it or something.
Like Blade Runner 2049.
Exactly.
Guys, the fucking bat is here.
So that could explain why everyone's so fucking old, like, in terms of mannerisms and speech.
Do it with your claws.
I do wonder if those claws are made of, like, fucking styrofoam or something. That's why they don't want to ever have him actually use them.
The claws seem purely an impediment to him. Get in the way of everything he tries to do.
The kill, even. Man, I really wish I didn't have these claws on my hand.
Asenio says a small gun can still pack quite the punch, provided it has the right ammo. Nah.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think you just put a band-aid on it, honestly.
Maybe if the ammo is being shot into a fucking weak loser.
Maybe if you shoot the bullet into like a bigger gun or something.
Right.
Like
Like the
a
trigger.
baby, maybe. Like if you're a baby, maybe that gun could kill you.
I'm holding a
I'm an
grenade, and
adult.
then you shoot the grenade. Maybe it would hurt me.
Might dink off the grenade though. Dink off the right off the grenade and into my toe or something.
Keep it down.
Jesus, so loud.
It's like 6 or 8 people in this house right now.
It's like not even including the bat. Who may
Yeah.
or may not be a fish. We're not really sure.
As 4 more women come out into the hall.
4
Did you
more
hear that?
years.
4 more years.
What's that noise? Oh, I don't know. I kind of feel half
Just a
asleep.
bat.
For a moment, I thought it was something from a dream.
This dude's fucking sneaking into their house and building a shelf. Is he really not doing anything more quiet than hammering in the middle of the night? Come on!
He's a murderer. He
Holy
should kill them
shit.
first.
This
Don't
is
play
so
some-
fucking funny.
Play
You could
some
be-
music while you work?
You could be the most pious, fucking religious person. If you got killed by the bat, they'd send your ass to hell just out of embarrassment.
Yeah, like wow, this fucker got you. God made a mistake when sending you down there.
That would be a pretty cool gimmick for a horror movie villain, is that he's not that strong, but if he kills you, you will 100% go to hell.
Dale, you're not going out in that hall. I want to know what's happening up there. Well, Lieutenant Anderson said if we stayed behind our locked doors, we'd be safe.
Vic isn't safe locked up in that jail. Suppose that stolen money is in this house. Mark Fleming seemed to think it was. Maybe that's what somebody's looking for.
Yeah, is that still a mystery?
Hear that awful noise up there? Now, Lizzie,
I thought that's what the cop directly told them.
phone.
Yeah.
And the outside phone wires have been cut, and we can't get help. Where's that police?
Just lock him in the room he's in.
Happened.
to him. Now go on, get on your robe.
Oh, Dale, please don't go up there. I've got to. Think what it could mean to Vector.
It's 4 versus 1, and I think you all have like guns. This is such an easy fight, and you know where the guy is because he's making
That's
noise.
a Hitachi wand, I think.
That's a hibachi one.
That's a nice hibachi meal.
You stay here. No, I won't let you go up there alone. You wait here. I'm going to see what it is. Oh, please let me go with you.
This is kind of like playing Siege if you're missing game streaming.
It's a 4v1. The bat's about to clutch.
The bat's gonna do the little remote control car with the camera on it in a second.
No, the bat is punching holes in a wall until it's one big hole that he can go through. He forgot his soft breach.
The bat has secondary hard breach, which is his hammer. I love how he's hammering like a tiny hole into the wall too.
Wait, somebody heard me? Thought I was hammering super quiet.
The logic in this movie is insane.
Damn, he's gonna kill this guy's wife.
Whoa!
That was your plan?
This defenseless person.
Okay, yeah, kill the lady. No one knows.
I censored the shit out of that with my face cam.
What did she throw at him?
So, they killed the woman who none of us knew who she was, I think.
Yep.
She was my favorite character.
So there was a fifth woman.
Can we analyze that? He grabs her by the neck, judo chops her, and then when she's fallen, he just sort of like gently like touches her face with his claws, and now she's dead.
Let's analyze it.
Perfect. The bat broken down.
Oh, grabs her by the hair.
Her wig gets snatched,
Damn.
chopped in the chin, and then he just sort of grabs her face.
He chopped her with his non-claw hand.
Yeah, he does it. There's another guy too. And then he almost
Gotta go.
This man fucking rules.
That was
She
pretty
fucking
cool.
beamed him.
He hobbles away.
I will say I do respect the acting. Like they do sound genuinely like horrified that this happened.
It's weird that he totally could have killed that woman earlier, but doesn't, and then he just murks this woman on the way out when he totally didn't need to.
I bet it's her husband. That's why
I
he
bet
didn't
it's
kill her.
Judy.
Oh, interesting.
Who's her husband?
The guy that was with the cop is in jail right now.
Isn't he dead? I thought that's the guy that died.
No.
No, her husband's definitely in jail, but I couldn't tell you who he is.
She'd be way more broken up if her fucking husband died.
That's true. Why are they all the same guy?
The bat.
Yes, the bat.
He's still got the claw
At the
on.
head of the stairs.
His face is like a one like thin bruise going across
I
it.
hurled that after him. I hit him, I believe. I'm going to cover this place from.
Yeah, this shit hurt.
Well, what were you covering when that
It's not
switch on
cool
was
to
murdered?
throw
Where
this
were
at
you?
people.
I saw a man outside in the grounds.
Next time you should just
out there
give
and
him
hunted
the money.
I heard him in among the trees, and so I followed the sound of him as far as the brook down near the back road. And then I lost him. I'd rather give my own life than have this happen to Judy.
Same.
But I told you to stay in your rooms and lock
Everyone's
your doors
favorite
and stay
character,
there.
Judy.
What was she doing at the head of those stairs?
That was my fault.
They heard a strange noise. Heavy pounding in one of the rooms on the 3rd floor. We all heard it.
I wanted to see what it was. Judy, she wouldn't let me go out by myself. I made her stay on the balcony.
I mean, this is like the epitome of stupid fucking characters. I wanted to see what the noise was when we know there's a murderer who's been in this house twice.
And she told her friend twice, "No, I'm going alone. Stay here," for no reason given.
His bed hasn't been slept in.
If Mrs. Patterson heard the screams, Warner could certainly hear them.
You're quite right, sir. I heard them.
Oh, you did? And where were you?
Outside in the grounds.
Miss Holland has been murdered. No. Oh, so you're
No!
shot.
Impossible.
Well, I've seen
All I did was touch her face a little bit.
I remember you now. Your name's not Warner. I've got a circular in my office with your picture on it. The Chicago police not so long ago were hunting for you in connection with the robbery.
You're right again, sir. And they found me and they tried me and I proved my innocence and I was acquitted.
That could have been a lucky break. Where were you when this child was killed?
I told you before, sir. Outside.
Child.
Yeah, I don't like how they keep calling her a child. She's clearly like 30 years old.
Someone. I thought you might need some help. Oh, yes, sir. I followed your flashlight down through the trees. Then it disappeared. And then suddenly, as I was staring out into the darkness, I was struck by something on the back of the head. The next thing I knew, I was lying on the ground. I realized I'd been knocked out.
I wish you had been knocked out.
See, if you would have said I got karate chopped in the neck, I would have believed that was the bat. But
with this poker,
Oh, but if that was the case, he would have been dead, because he always follows it up with a nice little gentle clawing.
I've never killed. I couldn't kill. I won't take the rap for this.
I will take the rock and roll for this, though. Then he just pulls out a guitar.
I won't take the rap nor the country for this.
I love how people just come into the house and don't no knock, no key, doors just completely unlocked.
Everyone's just sleeping in tents outside this house.
The doctor is kind of the Kramer of this house, you know?
Well, Doctor,
I think that's more like the
we have
bat.
another case for the county coroner. You see, the bat came back.
No.
Why did you come back, Doctor?
Well, I had an accident.
Came back for that $1 million I was trying to find earlier.
The right rear wheel of my car came
I'd left my hammer by that hole.
This was the nearest house, so I came here to call for help. I thought I'd find you around, Andy.
Quarter behind you.
Physician, heal thyself. You must have been hit by something on the back of your head.
I told you I had an accident.
So you did, Doctor. So you did. I could be wrong. But maybe I'm not. We shall see.
Not looking good.
Cool. I could be wrong, but maybe I'm not. It's probably the least convincing way to accuse someone of being a serial killer.
It's the best police work I've ever seen.
Ransacked the house from top to bottom. Warner was not placed under arrest, but his every move was watched.
At night, except for a detective on guard in the house, the police and the reporters left us alone. And on one of those nights, without telling Lizzie
They've
or
really gotten
anyone
over
else,
that lady's death
I
real
pursued
fast.
a secret investigation of
Already
my
like in a
own.
good mood.
I'm over it.
Yeah. I was never in it.
Under it.
Through it, some
It
might
was
say.
in an empty room on the 3rd floor where we kept our trunks and other things.
Yeah. You know where it is now. Just keep hammering. In the daytime.
Now where did this come from?
I hope a bat flies out.
That'd be cool.
You can do it. There we go. Big realization. S. Ripley says, is her flashlight even on? Is that a flashlight?
Yeah.
I think it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it is interesting how it casts no light. It's an interesting choice.
That's
You can
just
see
how
it,
old
it's
flashlights
super
are.
faint. Yeah, there's no LEDs. Look at that.
Right. Just a
The
little light
RGB
bulb.
isn't even turned on.
That's flashlight's about as bright as that gun is deadly. Which is to say, not very.
And who's
Hello?
this guy? Oh, that's the chauffeur.
In the last scene, the cop just accused both people who walked into the house.
It really shows he does not know even a little bit who it could be. Or it's him and he's trying to throw him off the scent.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's still out there.
He's just making a sandwich.
What? Oh, wait, so it is the...
What?
Put him up, Pat.
What?
He's about to take his own life?
What the hell is going
I think
on?
he was
Lab and let people think
gonna
that
yeah.
I'm the bat.
Got it.
But you had to kill me first. What was it to be? Ambush? And clever as you are, you're not smart enough to do that. Nor were you smart enough to find the money, though you came quite close to it. But I know where it is. And when you're dead with that sign pinned on your chest, I'm going to collect it and live happily ever after. He destroyed himself. How true that will be. Well, goodbye, Bat. Here's a serum that will heal you whether you're rabid or not.
Badass. Oh! I can't see!
They really... Is that a double?
What? What do you mean? I wasn't looking.
It's a Vincent
yeah.
Price
Is that a
double
double?
for
Is
these
it? Oh my God.
crazy stunts.
Oh my god, Vincent Price is fucking dead.
Jesus
Bat reveal, bat
Christ.
reveal, bat reveal. Okay, I'm glad they highlighted that part.
It rules how much the bat sucks is that he was about to be shot and his like spoils just taken from him by a regular guy.
A doctor. Just a fucking old man doctor.
I like that the story he's going with is that that guy was the bat and he took his own life by shooting himself in the chest.
Yeah, like in the side of the chest.
And tearing his light down in rage.
And somehow the gun is no longer there.
Yeah, really.
Oh yeah, Linker, great point. The doctor did murder that other guy. He was about to catch two bodies.
True.
The doctor wasn't a saint by any means.
Who else did the doctor? Did I miss the doctor?
Yeah, I was early.
He missed the first like 15 minutes. He killed the guy who owned the money they're trying to get.
Ace says Price is throwing. Report. She's fucking trapped.
Help!
Help!
Something's wrong.
Cool.
Sexy.
Something's wrong.
Miss Cornelia.
I feel like I don't want a murderer to be living in my house.
I feel like I don't want there to be someone who's possibly gonna kill me every single night.
I feel like if you're this writer, like, just leave, right? Like, you
Yeah,
don't have to...
yeah. She doesn't even live here. She rented this house.
Like, you don't have to get mixed up in any of this. This is just a morbid curiosity from a fucking crazy person.
You gotta be rude.
Lamb's sake.
Lamb's sake? What did she just say?
Lamb's sake.
I guess.
Steak.
Lamb steak. I like lamb
Wow,
steak.
lamb steak! And she starts eating.
My delivery's here.
Oh shit, is this my Uber Eats driver?
Oh, that would be a great Uber Eats. You're outside and it's the fucking bat holding some wings or something.
That'd be cool.
It's a nightmare, dude.
Here's
I
your
don't wanna think about
cutlery,
that.
and he hands her his glove.
I think he ordered the pork chop and he gives her the little neck chop that instantly kills him.
Shredded beef, and then he starts just cutting her up.
You checked no contact delivery, but I'm still gonna wait for you to come and I'll give it to you by hand for some reason, and that's why I'm gonna kill you. Uber Eats
I
style.
believe you ordered fried bat.
I like that, Leo.
Thank you.
That was
Hurry,
good.
will you? It's Lizzie. I'm terribly worried. I can't find Miss Cornelia anywhere, and something's happened to the policeman. I don't know what. Get Warner. Bring him to the drawing room.
Who's that?
What the fuck? Is she coming? What was that?
Are you all right now?
I'll be all right in a minute. I remember now. I took a drink of wine.
I haven't dope along in
Miss
this
Van Gogh
movie.
told me to
Walks
help
away.
myself.
She wouldn't put nothing in it.
Well, somebody did. Somebody who knew I was on duty here.
Then it was somebody that got
So
Miss
a
Van
random
Gorder.
cop, then?
I can't find her anywhere. Upstairs, downstairs, or in the basement. I told the housekeeper to get Warner.
Lieutenant Anderson will want to know about this. Hello. Yeah, this is Davenport at the Oaks. We've got trouble here. Well, for one thing, I was drugged. Yeah. But I must have been knocked out because the maid tells me Miss Van Gorder is missing.
It is hard
better
looking
call
at
Anderson, let
all
him
these
know.
white men and telling them apart. I'm glad they invented other races after the
Yeah.
I don't know, Kate, what case?
I think the bat was actually like the catalyst. People like, we don't know what's going on.
What
Can we
else
get
did
like
they
a Asian guy or something? Can you make one of
Like,
those?
I don't even know what that means, but I feel like it would help.
Like, I'm just gonna say a word and then you do what you gotta do. Hispanic.
Dr. Wells was
Make
found
that type
dead
of
in the room
guy.
next to his garage, murdered.
Dr. Wells.
There's something queer about the killing of Wells, but headquarters won't talk about it.
They should make a queer person too. Also, now that I think of it.
anywhere.
And I was supposed to keep an eye on that.
What does that mean? I couldn't tell you.
Miss Cornelia, that's what I want to know.
Wait a minute. Didn't you say that the chain and the bolt were off of the front door?
I certainly did.
Well, maybe Miss Van Gorder went outside.
Oh, she never would. You better look.
She's a gamer.
Vincent Price was the bat, and he killed himself to get the trail off him.
Oh,
Do
so
they
it was a
even know he's
depiction of his
dead?
mental.
Yeah,
struggle.
that was a mental palace that he was in. That was...
That would be cool.
Were you up there tonight?
Well, of course I was, but I turned the lights out before I came downstairs.
Then Miss Cornelia might have
You
turned
were
them
on drugs.
again.
I don't trust
That's
anything
why
you
we're
have to
gonna
say.
look first.
Yeah,
Come
you're a
on.
fucking addict. After this is over, you're under arrest.
Is she suffocating?
I guess so.
Yeah. Those are airtight.
Shoot the
wooden
door.
doors.
The fact that it's a random cop and not the cop that's been here throughout the entire movie really leads me to
crazy.
believe that
Yeah,
he is the bat.
Yeah, 100% you're right.
Yeah.
Yes, Lizzie, I'm here. Right here. Come to the mantelpiece.
Didn't that one woman, like, wasn't she in that room before?
Over the mantel. There are 5 panels.
I thought she was, like, wouldn't, like, the younger woman, like, know about this? Is she not in the house anymore? What is happening is my question.
Which panel did you say, Miss Van Gorder?
Just wait, the movie will explain it.
Yeah.
Which panel? We couldn't hear you.
She said strike it. What difference does it make which panel? Strike them all. Look.
It worked.
She makes a good point. Why has to get like, all right, in what order should I do it?
Oh my god.
Oh, it's all right now.
Oh.
It's all right, dear. Lizzie's here.
You can breathe again.
Oh. They better not have solved that panel shit. Spent too long on that.
Built that panel out of that hole in the wall I
To
made.
breathe without an effort, you know. No one knows how sweet the air can taste until someone shuts it off for a moment. That room is just like a box. When the mantelpiece closed, it seemed like all the air was drawn out of it. Look, there it goes again!
Didn't need an
Let it close. I
explanation
can
of
open
that.
it from in here.
What if he's wrong and he just dies in there?
Blueprint. Electric motor under the trap door here. Once the door is open, you can keep it that way. I believe that the fireplace in this other room opens the same way. And it does.
This guy's smart.
I tried to find
For a drug addict.
Yeah, it was back at this blueprint.
Yeah, this guy's done more police work in his 5 minutes on camera than the other cop has done the entire movie.
The fucking bat, he's so incompetent, he probably drugged this dude with the Limitless pill. And that's why he can solve all these puzzles.
He's on the prowl.
Miss Van Gogh, Warner has disappeared.
And Dr. Wells has been murdered.
Dr. Wells?
Lieutenant Anderson's on that case right now.
Well, does he know what happened here tonight?
They got word to him. He'll be here any minute.
What?
Wait, whose house is that?
Wow, that went up fast. It was right next door, and they just noticed it.
The other room. Now, where you going?
To report the fire.
Well, you just stay right here.
Miss Van Gogh to the garage.
Well, let it burn. You watch the stair. Can't you see that fire was set to get us out of the house?
Out of the house? Were you talking about
Out of the what?
Yes, I'm talking about the bat. Now that the lights are out, he'll think his trick has worked, and we've gone. He'll be here any minute.
Well, so will Lieutenant Anderson.
I hope so, but the bat will be here first. And he'll kill again if we're in his way. We've got to be as clever as he is.
Just not that clever, to be honest. R is low.
Bat time. Why is the maid at the end of this movie? Why? Like, she's barely been a character up until this moment.
Oh, shit.
Kind of like the mechanics of this scene.
Because they're running out of air. And that adds a ticking clock element.
Has good game feel.
They're gonna lock him in?
But you'll be safer downstairs. I'll take care of you.
Well, the others can go, but I'm going to stay right here.
All right, but get out of sight.
No, they should watch both angles. She should
Yeah,
really be in the
hold
other
the cross.
Yep.
At least
So
if
that-
one of you goes down, you can trade.
I think she should be roaming at least.
You go on the other side. I'll get the
Oh, that's a
refrag.
good angle, though. That's a great angle.
Dude, total whiff.
Dude.
God damn, he threw
Damn.
so hard.
Every character in this movie fucking sucks.
Choked defeat.
Others have seen my face before they died, but I'll have to deny you that pleasure. This would make a good scene for your book, Miss Van Gogh.
Well, let's
But I'm afraid
give
you'll
him our
never write
brains to shoot.
That is Warner. I could tell.
Cool.
Misjudge me, Miss
On
Evans.
Earth. Oh wait, that's the butler. Damn.
I don't
Why do you
like
have
being
a
a murder suspect, Miss Van Gorder. I was headed for a plane, but halfway to the airport I changed my mind and came back. I'm glad that I did.
Looks like the butler didn't do it. I'm not a butler.
I make chauffeur.
The other character in the movie?
The only
They
person
should have
who's
just
left?
introduced a new character.
That would have been hilarious. Just 12 masks. Who the fuck is that?
Insert fun says the twist is that the bat is FaZe Jarvis because he has aimbot. I've only seen one man shoot like that.
I can't believe the cop fucked that situation up.
That's so funny.
That's hilarious.
After all that, that cop just got dropped immediately.
It's Peeker's advantage, dude. The ping.
They need to fucking patch the cop. He needs a buff.
But don't try it. No matter how clever you are.
Talking to me?
I think she's talking to me.
What the fuck?
No one's ever gotten away with murder.
I feel like she like snapped out of it, like she was possessed by the director.
That's the end.
What the fuck?
We've got to do some reshoots. People are just sitting in the theater for hours after the movie's over. They do not get it.
People are immediately going out and murdering people when they see this movie.
They see how simple it is for the bat to do it, so they're like, well, I guess I could. That sucked. That was great.
This dude comments every time he watches it. Oh, yeah. Jim Beekman. All right, what's our comment?
This is my first time. We'll comment again next time.
Too many white people.
Too many white people.
Too many white people shrug. You gotta respect the bat, though. If there's one thing I'm gonna take from that movie is that police officer, lieutenant guy, really knew how to kill.
Oh man, he was dropping fools.
Well, you said, Leo. They did have the cop be the bad guy.
They did, and you know what? I was like, if they are gonna, I bet they're gonna have some, oh, he wasn't really a cop. But you know what? God bless him. The cop did it.
Cop did it.
Can you go back to the scene where the other cop gets shot? I don't know. It's just really funny. Right at the end. When
Oh,
he's
that
coming out of
one,
the
yeah.
closet.
Would have been sick if the bat did a drop shot on him.
Alright, the door opens and the bat has like a assault rifle or like a huge gun.
It's
like,
a mounted MG.
is a Gatling gun in the safe setup?
God, so much setup, so much planning just for it to get fucking blown away. Oh, god damn, that breaks my heart.
That's a tough one. That's a tough L.
It's funny too because the secret safe door like opens so slowly. The bat had time to realize, oh, there's someone over there, and just reach in and get his gun and like fully prepare. The surprise attack is so slow; it just does not work at all.
Yeah.
Also, the fucking writer lady had a gun, like, and she never used it. This
Yeah.
would have been the perfect time for her to just blow his ass away.
I think she realized, oh, this gun sucks, and then she just never used it again.
She actually did shoot
Yeah.
him 5 times dead center, but he didn't even recoil.
There was no noise and nothing. Like we just didn't see it happening.
Yeah. We know those little guns can't hurt you.
Yeah.
It's like getting binked with a little rock from a slingshot.
They shoot like one lentil, like a dried lentil.
Yeah. Well, thanks for joining me, guys. I would stream more, but my desk fan just stopped working. And it's 100 degrees, and I'm gonna go sit in the air conditioning. So pray for me.
I
God
pray
have
for
mercy
you, my
on
friend.
me.
Bye-bye, everybody.
May the Lord bless you and keep you.
Lord bless you and keep you. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the bat. Remember, it's not real. Don't get too scared. It's just a movie.
Remember, you can get away with murder.
Yeah, unlike what that lady said. It happens.
And you
every
should
day.
try it.
Yeah.
All it takes is a light chop to do the deed.
That's right.
Fucking claw hand. Didn't do anything.
That was that was cut and dry how to get away with murder. So enjoy that. Do with that information what you will.
Just hunt really stupid rich people who stay in the house